Welcome to episode 8 of our Cosmere RPG Stonewalkers series. Last episode, our heroes had a dramatic confrontation with Ilt, the leader of this strange bandit group holding an honor blade. He, while giving a speech to his group, then turned and fled underground, sealing the walls behind him with many thick feet of stone. Having fought off his followers and zealots, you secured the sunken city of Rathalas for its previous bandit rulers, and were approached by a prisoner named Axes, who said that he knew a way through the tunnels to the Grey Remnant, a creature that Ilt had been asking questions of, and had a glut of knowledge and could provide answers on where Ilt was in his own self. Thanks for that subscription, Sally.
I think I need some healing. I desperately need some healing.
Our heroes found themselves greatly injured during the battle. I believe Tozbek did rack up an injury of his own.
Yeah, I'm falling in half, bro. I ain't injured. I'm like rolling through the mud right now.
Rolling. It is a temporary injury, so a long rest will see you all better again.
Yeah, I'm invincible, bitch. That's why. Exactly, I'm invincible. But I breathe in some starlight oxygen and I'm feeling fit again. Don't worry, Dunie, sir. I'll patch you up. If I sit in and blow it on him, can it heal him too? Like huff and puff and heal you all.
No, there's only a specific
type of radiant
that can do it. Yeah.
You're not that.
You're not it.
You're not a healer.
You do the opposite.
Yeah, you can try and infuse your Stormlight into him.
Yeah, you can take people apart. You can't put them back together.
Cauterize.
Disintegrate. And I cast disintegrate on the injury so that it goes away.
yeah, that's it.
So you find yourselves on this shattered platform after the battle. Terran, the new leader of the bandits of Rathalas, kind of approaches. Thank you for your aid in that confrontation. You seem to have shown Ilt the door for now.
We have to go after him. Tozbek, can you bandage my wounds so I can move?
I could certainly try. Bear with me a minute. Let me find my bandage jars. Do a little medicine check. Where's my fucking shit? There it is. Hold up, it's coming. Medicine!
I keep forgetting, but guys, just so you know, when you roll a crit and you get an opportunity, you can give someone a focus point. I don't think we've been doing that.
Yeah.
And we need.
What do you mean?
Doc failed to mention that. He didn't want us doing that.
So basically, if you get an opportunity,
Yeah.
you can do a couple of things to help your allies. So getting an opportunity, one of them is that you can pick an ally that you see and you can give them a focus point. If you crit at a check, you automatically get an opportunity. So even if the plot dice isn't being rolled, if you get a crit, it's just something to keep in mind. And I think we just don't. We're not used to playing with the system, so.
Yeah, there's gonna be things that we miss, unfortunately, sometimes. It's good to keep an eye out for them, like those special crits.
23 medicine, that's pretty good, right?
It's pretty good.
So I'm gonna heal Dunie, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then we're not in battle, are we? No,
no, you're not.
He's on the run. We've got him on the run.
Yeah, I mean, you've maybe under some time pressure, but they're not currently anything in your face with swords or anything like that.
Well, we don't want to be doing a long rest, do we? Because that means shitbag's going to get further and further away, right? And we need to go after it. So I guess that's not in the paper. So I have 3 investiture and 3 focus left. So can I use regenerate on myself? Give myself full health back stuff and put myself back together. But what does it cost me? Investiture, right?
How much health do you need?
I need to gain 8 hit points.
Yeah. And how much health?
I'm doing alright. I'm like half health.
How much health do you get back from regenerating? Is it a dice roll or is it just a flat number? It's a dice roll, right?
It's a dice roll, I think, isn't it? I think that's what we done last time. 1d6 plus 2.
Yeah, 1d6 plus 2. So it would cost you 1 investiture every time you use it. So start rolling. In terms of investiture, you have, what was it, half your gems rounded down or a third? What was that?
No, I got it. I rolled a 6. So plus 2 is 8. There we go.
Yeah, you definitely can afford the 1 investiture worth of Stormlight that is for you. In terms of that, so you guys are doing a short rest. You have spent your short rest regenerating and tending to others. So
sounds good.
What is your medicine modifier on your skill, Tozbek? So next, how many checks have you got in medicine?
2.
Okay, sweet. Roll your recovery die, Sal.
So D20, innit?
That's 5.
Okay, you want to add 4 to that because of that excellent medicine roll that Tozbek has given you.
Okay, so
you recover 9 health.
Woo! I'm up to 10 out of 23.
Ooh.
You want me to do it again? You want me to spend more time?
It'll take another hour and Ilt will start getting away. Or he's already started getting away. But
I will take it easy, yeah? Take it easy, keep yourself patched up.
Yeah, so in this time, like, the bandits...
Have some wine and make you feel better. Have some wine.
Bandits have been, like, helping their friends get out of the kind of, like, chasm that this platform has dropped into. You guys, some of them are cooking some food and various other things as you able to kind of like take stock of the camp. There seems to be a general cheer now that Ilt has been ousted.
Is Sparka doing alright as well? Did you get injured at all?
I did, but I think I can do a long rest to recover. Or
long rest is like 8 hours.
So you can do what Joe just did. So Joe hasn't recovered from his actual injury, but he has recovered all of his health by using the regenerate from investiture. And then, where was that
Yeah,
ratio force?
Yeah, I've got 4 investiture, so I could use 1 to regain 6 health.
Yeah, and you can always, when you're not in combat, the action of like breathing in more Stormlight is a lot less pressing for tracking refilling investiture. So like outside of scenes, assuming you don't run out of spheres, you can regenerate a lot of investiture quite quickly. Where was the exact thing? 242, was it? Like how much you can be expected to have.
So can I use 1 investiture to regain my health then?
I think what he's saying is that because we're not in a time pressure situation, you can
it doesn't make a difference.
You can breathe in as much investiture as you need to regenerate as much health as you need.
Okay. So it doesn't really matter. So essentially,
you're back to full.
Regain.
If you have 3 times as many marks as the investiture you need, it can be assumed you have enough Stormlight within your spheres to refill. So, what's your total investiture?
4.
And how many marks do you have?
I have over. Sorry, just 1 second. 150.
Okay, so you can refill at least 12 times.
Yeah. I'm good to go.
Yeah.
Bend that Quinn.
Yeah, so if you want to regenerate, you may do so.
I
just assume that you've done it enough times and regenerated the Stormlight you need.
Perfect.
That's the main one. Axes is like there, and he's like, yes, the tunnels down to the Grey Remnant, and there's a couple of access points in kind of lower areas of the city.
Let's go then. Dunie sort of just gets up, dusts himself off. Dino jumps onto his shoulder, and he nods to Sparka and Tozbek, and he says, I think I'll have to rely on you two to do the brunt of the work here. I might need to stay in the back this time.
That makes sense. I think it's probably for the best.
Let's go.
Okay.
So, you make your way over to the Grey Remnant. And when you enter these tunnels, there's this ancient passages deep below the ruins of the modern city of Rathalas. This remarkably smooth tunnels. As you're walking through these, Axes mutters to himself. He's like, touches the walls. He's like, this doesn't look like shard cuts. And these kind of musty passages as the nearby sea kind of seeps into the rock, well below the waterline. You kind of pass rot spread, these echoing walls, and then there's these little unexpected hints of like placed stone and brick. And Axes kind of continues going down these winding routes, changing directions at crossroads, and kind of looking down, like counting on his fingers a couple of times. He's like, was it the second left or the third? No, it must be this one. And he kind of turns left, and you find yourselves going deeper underground. And eventually you reach a little dead end. Next, he's like, was the third left? He turns around. He's like, sorry, it's we missed a turning just a little bit back. He starts leading you back through the caverns in a different direction.
And I maybe try to see if he's lost. Can I do a survival to make sure that we're not going in circles or something like that?
Yes, it doesn't take any form of insight. He doesn't seem to know fully where he's going. You can roll survival, yeah.
All right. Let's try this. Can I actually have DNA roll? And he has enhanced senses, so he gets an advantage on non-attack tests that rely on smell.
Of course.
So yeah.
Indeed. Deanna, attempt this survival check.
Cool. Hey, there we go. 19. Dino.
Very nice.
Alrighty. So, Dino kind of sniffs this little, sniffs at the ground. He remembers the smell of Ilt from when he stole that little dagger from him.
Oh yeah. Look at the dagger. I'm actually gonna. I'll hand it over to Sparka, since I'm planning to use a bow, and I'll be on the back line. Maybe you could make use of this in the fight up ahead. It
Thank you,
seems to
Dean.
be special.
And then
I will keep it safe for you.
you follow the mink as you take over. He's like, oh yes, you lead the way. Yes, that seems like a good idea. And you find yourselves in the remnants of an ancient temple carved deep within the cliffside. The stone walls are all painted with these sweeping murals of shard bearers in plate fighting against enormous monsters and armored beings with blazing fire and swirling wind. These are the depictions of the lost radiants at war with the Voidbringers. This is all quite interesting. There's this kind of temple. Slowly.
What are these monsters?
So, well,
Voidbringers?
So, in general, Tozbek would definitely know that these are, or would appear to be, depictions of the Voidbringers. These pictures, Tozbek, you would know these have to be pre-Recreants, which was the day that the Radiants betrayed humanity and were disbanded. So this is an aspect of your religion, essentially like before the Great Betrayal.
Could I use lore to get more information?
Yes, you certainly can. Yeah, these murals are at least 2,000 years old, essentially.
I'm gonna tell all that to Dunie, and just to see if he knew. Dunie, sir, did you know?
Oh,
what he said.
Interesting. interesting. I've heard the stories, but you don't really. I suppose you don't really think about what the Voidbringers look like.
Well, I mean, sir, they bring the void. They probably don't get seen at all. Who knows? I do not know. But we shall defeat them, though.
Yes,
So-
the Voidbringer. Is there anything that with the lore that we can learn more of?
Yes. Sorry, give me 2 seconds.
Yes, Sparka, is my knowledge not enough? Do you have to seek further into this matter? Does my word not trust thee?
So, you notice that these Radiants, they're fighting with this variety of weapons. These aren't all classical shard blades, enormous swords of might, but spears and bows and strange daggers. And you hear a little voice coming from just beside your ear, this little glowing figure, feminine, as golden light, as Tone turns to you and says, "See, they fight Spren by their side against the Voidbringers." And you notice in each picture there is a small Spren fighting and working with the Radiants. And Tone says, "Yes, fighting for others, fighting for themselves, fighting for the truth. The Radiance. That's why we came back."
Sparka repeats what Tone has just said to Dunie and Tozbek. It seems like maybe that's why we're seeing a rise of the Radiants again, to fight these monsters once more, perhaps.
Wait, so the Radiants left because the Voidbringer and the Radiants and the Heralds, if they're coming back, does that mean you're a Radiant? But
and so the Voidbringers must be coming back as well, or something that we must fight.
I see.
Defend people against.
Oh boy.
It's
Right.
much bigger than we thought, yeah.
Alright, well, this is all a little too big for me, I think. But well, let's see what we can do. For now, we just need to focus on Ilt.
Yes, I think one step at a time is best.
As you guys are moving out of the room, Tozbek, you see one thing that the others don't. Is this kind of spreading little ash kind of burns traces and patterns into the artwork as it kind of overtakes the images of the faces of the Radiants. And you just hear a little whisper on the wind, just this, "Burn them out." You kind of find yourselves. No, go ahead, Joe.
I was just gonna respond to the voices that I heard and be like, "Yes, burn them all," and see if Junie or anyone picks up.
What was that, Tozbek?
Tozbek,
I said, burn them all. Did you not hear the whispers? The whispers. They said burn them. Look over there on the paintings. Do you not see? Everything's burning.
I can't see anything. Dunie, can you?
You mean, dear lass, you cannot see? Look, open your eyes. It's there in front of you.
Would Dunie be able to see since he's Herdazian?
No, the paintings are unmarked now. Even for Tozbek, they're just returned to their original state.
There are... Dunie there are unquiet spirits here. Decades ago, the thing that happened here, we should not tarry for too long. And I sort of like shiver a little bit. If you're hearing voices about burning things, try to resist those voices. Tozbek.
I mean, he just whispered once in my ear, and I just agreed, you know. I think we'll be alright. Don't worry. I've been around this world long enough. Manipulation, you see, sir. Manipulation, as I just wink at you and, like, pat you on the shoulder.
How old are you, Tozbek? Dunie asked
It is rather rude to be asking once man their age. Young man, you do not ask this question.
What? Young man,
How old am I? How old are you?
Dunie's 23. Yeah, Tozbek's 23. But he's got a fake beard. Nobody's questioned
I'm
it.
23 and I'm 23 in this world, in this lifetime.
I don't believe you.
Maybe add a few hundred years or so. I regenerate, you see.
Can I roll insight?
Go for it. Find out how old I really am.
That's it.
Roll yourself for deception, Tozbek.
I'll believe whatever is thematically appropriate.
What deception?
Yeah. I think Dunie probably believes him.
Well, I mean, if in all honesty, young man, I've kind of forgotten my age. It's in the high numbers though, somewhere up there.
Now,
As I start sort of counting on my fingers, I'm just going to start moving my fingers like one.
Oh, did you have a head injury like Sparka?
No.
Okay.
One of those things I don't remember.
As you guys kind of having this conversation and walking down this corridor, you end up in this plain kind of circular chamber. It's about 50 feet across, this large domed ceiling with these 10 alcoves around the walls. Each alcove contains this statue, life-sized or raised plinth. Statues are kind of disfigured or damaged from age or possibly ill intent. The faces kind of chipped away. Bonus points if you know who does that.
These 10 statues, 10 heralds, and we saw the radiant mural up before.
One of the statues actually looks quite familiar to the group of you.
Is it a very large man?
It's a very large man.
Is his sword shown? Like, is he armed?
He has a incredibly long, unornamented, like coming to a thin point. This just enormous spike of metal, essentially.
And can I recognize that from what Ilt was
That's
wielding?
pretty familiar as well. Yeah, that is what Ilt was wielding.
Okay, that confirms it for me then.
Yeah.
We're trying to retrieve an honor blade.
Pictures? I do.
Yeah.
Here.
Ah.
The pictures, these ones aren't particularly disfigured. There you go. There's some heralds for you. Too many pages.
Oh. That's creepy.
Don't worry about that. So as you kind of study these statues,
Oh shit.
a little drop of like wet clay lands on the ground next to you, Dunie. And then another, and another, as this kind of like wet slop of clay starts to fall from the ceiling. And you see kind of the creme-like sludge leaking out of the panels in the ceiling. And it moves and rolls and then forms into these long fingers, hands kind of jutting off of hands and wrists, and pulling and stretching and reaching out of the clay. And it kind
I'm
of
immediately backing towards the others.
Yeah.
spills out, kind of moving towards you as these dozens of emaciated hands and arms just kind of all start moving in unison, and then immediately, like, as they kind of pull themselves free of the ceiling, hold on there, they start moving individually as this kind of different gestures, some of them like holding their hands out, some grasping with violence or pleading. And this low, raspy voice seeps out of the writhing clay. You seek truth. So do I. But it must carry pain.
You seek truth?
What was the last thing that it said? It's looking for it's scary?
It must carry your pain.
It must carry your
Pain.
pain. Oh.
Hey, now just can't have children.
Axis is like, this is
Seek
the Remnant.
Almost
truth,
forgot
it must
Axes is
carry
with us.
An ancient Spren, and words start just like appearing on his forearm.
I don't see Ilt here. Wasn't he coming down here?
Oh, well, I said maybe.
Ah, shit. Well, Diana was picking up this trail, so he must have come here. Do I see any other exit in the chamber? Other than where we came in from?
Yes, there's like two exits, kind of, or two other exits.
Two other exits, okay.
Hmm. And are
the
the
Night
hands
Watcher
reaching
goes-
out for us?
Hmm?
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, no, what was your question?
Oh, I was just saying, are the hands trying to reach for us? Or
They're
they're
all
just-
kind of just like doing these different, almost like acting out emotional
Actions.
snippets of people's
Hmm.
life and memories.
Okay.
It's like, you wish to know about Ilt. I know. Yes. Share the pain, share truth.
Oh.
I look towards Sparka for a second and I say, if this thing is like the Night Watcher, you could ask it about your past, but
Yes.
there might be a cost. I don't know. I look
It
at
might be a-
Axes. What does it want?
Well, it's said to be a spren of knowledge, knowledge and information. You can come to ask it questions if you have what it wants in return. Painful memory. It's said to know many, many secret and forgotten things.
I can attempt to share painful memory to see if perhaps this can help us.
What will it do with your memory, though?
Well, I guess the painful part is that I don't necessarily remember. So Sparka steps up to these kind of undulating hands and their sections, and she says that I have a very painful memory to share, or
Yes.
pain to share specifically.
Yeah.
And she she recounts.
This is a safe space.
She recounts how she lost her memories, that she doesn't recall who she is or her purpose, and now she's wandering, various in this journey without knowing her own purpose. She's lost and doesn't know who she is.
Lost. And you see, like, kind of another pair of hands to kind of form out of the clay, kind of just clutching at a head that isn't there, just lost. Saying, yes, this pain is accepted. What is your truth? What would you know from me?
Sparka turns to Dunie and Tozbek and says, while I would love to know more about my past, I think perhaps we should ask a question to help us on the quest that we're on. What do you think perhaps would be most helpful? Would it know how to defeat Ilk, as an example, or should we find a way out of this place? What would be most helpful to our mission?
And the temptation to just answer that question as the night one, as the
Monkeys
asking me this would be the most helpful. Now share another pain.
How many questions do you get?
One.
Oh shit, did that count as a question? Yes, 2.
Memories keep piling up.
We could ask about Ilt, or we could ask about the High Marshal, Amaram.
His true intentions?
Maybe. I think he mentioned the Sons of Honor to us, right? I think when we were given this mission, he said if you do well enough,
Yes.
something about the Sons of Honor.
So do we want to know more about his role with the Sons of Honor, or his true intentions and motivations?
I mean, I don't even know if we can necessarily trust this thing. Dunie will say, are either of your Spren saying anything to you about this thing? Like, do they know this thing? All Spren know each other, right?
Yeah, can I speak to Tone? That's a good question.
You cannot see Tone since you entered this room.
Oh shit.
Okay, so that's... So either Tone is scared, or she cannot enter.
Tone's never scared.
I think it's... I think there's no harm in asking. We just have to take the answer with a pinch of salt, I suppose.
Yeah. So, maybe we should ask about where Ilt is or is going. Yeah.
Sparka turns back to the hands and to the figure amongst them, and says that, can you please tell us where Ilt is heading to and where we can find him? We need to find him.
The Truth Watcher. He should serve by Allah, but the ancient enemy influences him. He believes returning the honor blade to the shamans will hasten the end of the world. His future sight is clouded, twisted by ambition. What else would you know of me?
So he's heading to place the honor blade back.
No, he believes returning it would be bad.
Misunderstood that entirely.
She's like, oh!
He believes its power is useful in his own hands.
Yes, make it simple for me.
He came to me seeking stories of the heralds and how they came to be. He wished to become one. I warned him there must be 10 heralds.
Okay. And where can we find him now?
He is seeking a boon from my mother. They travel to her valley.
The Night Watcher?
The Night Watcher, yes.
Your people have named her thus.
Where can we find the Night Watcher? Oh, we're in the valley.
I'm sure Axes can tell us.
The valley is in the land that you call Hexy. And Axes goes like, Remnant. What are the shadows of Ral Aloru? He has questions. He has questions he wants to ask.
Yeah.
That's the whole reason he gave it. He didn't even have to share a truth. Sneaky man. They are the lost souls merged with Shadow Spren. Creatures neither living nor dead. They are trapped in the gemstones below the City of Shadows. And you see writing appearing on Axie's arm in this tight, neat script.
Very memento.
His form kind of ripples and he rasps out. I offer you painful truth. The way ahead will not be easy. The Everstorm comes. Heralds will fall. You and your oaths will be tested. All the hands stop moving. I am weary. Thank you for your gift. And he kind of seeps back into the ceiling, becoming seams of creme in the ancient stone once more.
Oh, that went better than expected.
Yeah. Tone reappears on your shoulder. And she goes, he's very old and strange.
Indeed. He mentioned, Sparka turns to Dunie and Tozbek. He mentioned that Milt is going to the Night Watcher, but it seemed like he was already on his way. So did he transport, or has he just flown there? Or, so he's no longer here? Is that what we're understanding from that?
If he can shape stone like he was doing up above, he could.
Why would he go underground?
I don't know, so we can't follow him. Or he can't be interrupted. Yeah. I don't know how Radiants work, you do.
I'm just figuring it out myself.
I thought I was just going to shoot this arrow at the shard bearer and then take his shard blade when he died. And now he can melt through stone. This is not what I signed up for.
Yes,
and you too. I saw you take a lot of damage up there. You got stabbed all to hell by those bandits, and not a mark on either of you. So yeah.
Hey, there's a mark. No, there's some like glowing smoke leaking out of Tozbek's side still.
I think this is just a bit too much for Dunie. He's finally melting from all the things that he's seen. Now I understand, Dunie, this is a bit much to take in. We're all here with you, taking it in and trying to process it.
As you kind of...
Could he really have been just flown there? Is that something? Can you do that?
I don't think I can. I mean... But I'm not as practiced with my abilities, so I did manage to get myself out of that hole. So
can I sorry, go carry on.
No, that was it. Go on.
Can I just put my hand on Dunie's shoulder, lean on him, look at him, dead in the eye, and go, there. Just wink at him, you know, like.
What do you mean? What do you mean they're there? What can you guys do? I don't understand.
I mean, you've seen that we can heal ourselves and regenerate. I should let your mind do the wandering. Else you shall see.
Can I?
From what?
Zox, can I roll a lore with the plot dice to like recall like a childhood story that somebody told me that a Radiant could do, or a Herald could do, or something like that?
Yeah.
This is gonna be good. I'm gonna roll a little plot die.
This is an important role as well.
Like the Lost Radiants, like they were mortal men gifted the power of gods. They could, walk on storms and throw mountains at people. That's part of why their betrayal was so terrifying. These superhumans who could do practically anything.
Dunie sort of looks at the two of them, thinks about that, and you see his like he kind of goes a little pale, and he says, and he like sort of puts a hand on both of your shoulders, and he says, "You know what? I'm not gonna ask any questions. You guys do what you feel like you have to do. Just know I'm on your side. You know? You don't have to worry about little old Dunie.
Don't worry, dear old chum. I've got your back. You know that.
Yeah.
Me and you.
You're in no danger from us.
Oh, of course. Yeah, I would never dream of just, you know, whatever you decide, that's what I want to do too.
Just don't kill me, please.
Just don't put a mountain down on my head.
I do like that in just like comparison to the actual powers that you guys have of like moving stone or making things real slippy.
Yeah, that's our powers are just not that powerful.
Yeah, don't let us know that though, Sparka. Come on now. We can have fun with it.
You say your powers are not that powerful, but Tozbek got
can
shanked.
melt people. They can crumble into dust and die.
Yeah. Tozbek can melt people.
Yeah,
Yes.
Cosmic is definitely more powerful, or at least lethally more lethal than I am.
More dangerous.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put to work again and try to follow Il's trail. See which of the two exits he might have used.
Yeah, he quickly navigates to one of the exits, and as you are traveling down this corridor, you start to hear the like wash of waves, and you find yourself climbing up these stairs to this small dock. Has like a couple of boats with the bandits' colours kind of tied up, and space for a few more.
Sorry, what do we see?
A dock with a couple of boats tied up and space for a few more.
Okay.
Yes.
I assume there are no boats left.
No, there's boats tied up there. They seem to have like the bandits' colour on them. There's like a few kind of like a really, really dodgy set of cliffside stairs that seem to go up. Yeah, these are just like boats kind of tied up for access to the Sea of Spears, leaving Rathalas, kind of the remnants of a much less used than it used to be dock.
Does the trail end here?
Yes.
Tozbek is Thaylen, and right, and I have Thaylen culture expertise as well. So I assume both of us can sail.
Oh, definitely.
I also have Thaylen.
Like second nature, young man. Second nature.
Nice, we're a crew.
we can sail better than we can walk.
Before
and then we both look at Sparka and be like, "Get to it, then."
So.
We could take a boat. What about the soldiers we came here with?
So you are currently here. I did think the plan was to ditch them, but there are stairs back up if you want to go and discuss this with people. Greater Hexy is over here. Just in terms of the general distance travelled.
Sorry, I didn't see that.
So Rathalas is here.
Yeah.
Greater Hexy is over here.
Oh, that's a far ways away.
Yeah.
It's a little ways away. So depending on what you guys want to do in terms of maybe more crew or talking to people or going and getting the soldiers if you want to get the soldiers. I don't know how you're feeling about Amram. There's your little route marked out. You don't have to take this route.
Yeah. How many days would it take by water and the route that you've highlighted, essentially?
Safe estimate, at least 1 day. Probably like a... That... Is there a distance marker on this map? Probably like 2 weeks travel.
Mm-hmm.
Is that fucker gone then, is he? We're
Yes,
not going to catch up to that.
He's heading to Greater Hexy to go to the Night Watcher's Valley and request a boon. A magical boon.
I look towards Axes. Is Axes still with us?
He is. He's like, those stairs. Do you happen to remember the path we took? It's just the slopes look a lot in the cave seem a lot easier than climbing back up that mountain cliff face.
Axes, we're going to. Well, I think we're going to chase after Ilt, who is going towards the Valley of the Night Watcher.
Excellent! You can bring me with you then. And he's going to climb onto the boat and just kind of sit down.
Hold on, we need supplies.
We need supplies.
Yes, okay then. Fetch some.
Are there...
I like this one. Get out my seat. And I'll move him over and I'm going to sit down next to him and be like, go on then, supplies.
Are there places
like my wine and start sharing it with his
We
dude.
can get him at Rathalas. Like, there's a whole city here of bandits, but they have supplies.
Yeah, they have people's supplies.
And we haven't been rewarded or anything, so we could, talk to what was her name, Taryn, and see if we can, get some rewards, get some supplies.
She'll be happy that you're still hunting down Ilt.
Yeah.
Yes.
He's still somewhat of a threat to her, so
But he's going far away, so so there's that.
There is that.
So let's find Taryn and...
Yeah.
Do you need me to come along and use my persuasion skills, I suppose? Trade?
Well, we don't know how long this is going to take. Do you want to be down here in the darkness for a couple of hours?
Oh, the dark? No, I'm coming along. Dark.
I mean, you've got money and it's glowing.
No,
so
no. This fellow smells funny. Should come with you.
Yeah, he's been in a cell for like a couple of weeks.
He smells extra dodgy, this one.
He's just
Maybe we can ask him to take a shower while we get the supplies.
Well, there's water here, so
he's gonna
actually,
scrub himself in the bay.
I toss him some soap.
Throw yourself in the river, young man. You smell funky.
I give him the soap and I say, an apothecary told me that this is very good soap for body odor. I got it very recently because Tozbek said I stink. Yeah.
I didn't say you stink, I said you reek.
So
it is foul.
just as a slight warning to you, you are going to be leveling up soon. I know there's some thinking to do in leveling up. I should have told you beforehand, but I didn't really think about how close you were to it. And you are. But yes, so you...
Does that mean leveling up from our radiant perspective as well?
Well, it depends what you choose. Because you could choose a radiant talent or you could choose a regular talent. And the same when you choose your skill increases, you could increase your level at radiant abilities, which would increase the area of effect or damage that you do, depending on if you have a damage one. Or you could increase the skills of your regular skills. That is always a choice that you have. Hence why I'm bringing it up a little early, because there's a decent amount of thinking. But yeah, so you make your way. Do you go back through the caves or up the cliffside?
I think the cliffside.
If that, yeah, I don't want to go through the Remnant chamber again.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so you return through up the cliffside. It's kind of long switchback stairs, open on one side to just empty space down to the docks, and eventually get up to some of the more maintained areas where there's still kind of a handrail and a few little nods to safety, little rickety wooden barriers. And eventually you find Terran. He's like, yes, we're having a little bit of a feast to celebrate the change in leadership. There's nothing to get the men on your side quicker than a little feast, the reward, and make them forget why they were fighting each other 10 minutes ago.
I realize how hungry I am, so I immediately sit down at a table and start eating as well.
Yeah, it's just like these big cremlings and various other lobster boils and shrimp pots and similar styles of dishes. Most of it quite spiced, bright orange. And a few barrels of various wines have been brought out, kind of like this light kind of cyan wine and some kind of greens and oranges. The whole kind of place is awash with joy Spren.
Terran, we need supplies. We're going to hunt down Ilt. He is taken a boat and he is taken to sea. We are going after him, but it will be a long journey. And I'm trying to think of how Dunie would say this, given that he's got no social skills, but he'll say, and
Terran's kind of claps one hand on your shoulder, Dunie, and she can be like, well, after what you did, I don't think I could rightly deny you, especially if you're trying to find that bastard and give him what for.
Well, thank you. And
come on.
Is there anything?
Eat and drink with me a while. You can. I'll have some men load up supplies in the old galley down there in the morning. But for now, rest, sit down, have a drink with me.
All right. Yes, I will do this.
She kind of waves over. Some plates are brought over, bowls and tranches of bread. And, this thick brown bread just ripped off in chunks. Delicious pats of butter. Don't ask where it came from. There's no cows.
It's vegan butter.
It's crab butter.
Crab butter.
I'm just thinking of Meet the Fox. Have you seen Meet the Fox? Could you milk me, Greg?
It's Soylent Green. I think yeah, so Dunie's gonna sort of take this time to take a long rest, but also since we're gonna level up soon, I think this is a good time for me to try and get in a little bit of or maybe even with the Remnant. This might be a good time for me to get in a little bit of in-lore reason for taking a level in Envoy. Mentor.
I was just Don't say bondsmith. Don't you be like, I have been saving myself from a bondsmith with the great remnant. Knowledge bondsmith, go!
Shit, you're right. I could become a bondsman with the remnant.
Does he count? Technically a unique Spren. Is there anything like more specific than that with bondsmith? It's pretty much just like a unique Spren, right? With the you know the big one that comes out of the water once a day. Do you know what I mean? Is that unique enough?
The one way to the north, right?
Yeah.
The one that what was her name? She fell off and broke her legs.
Oh no, not the giant turtles. They're not Spren. They're just big turtles.
Okay.
Well, not turtles, crabs. But I do like the kind of town of people living on the turtles. That is a very fun culture in the Pure Lake.
Is it in the Pure Lake? I thought it was like north of Herdaz, the basically what the Pacific Islanders.
Don't ask me maps. Like, I love the maps when they put them in the front of the book, but I'm so bad at them. It's just like, and then they went to Falakar, ta-da-fa-da-ba-da-da-da. And I'm like, this is a lot of names that are all just syllables. Yeah, so you are invited to drink and make merry with Terran and the bandits of Rathalas as they celebrate their return to form, no longer following the zealot religious commands of Ilt and his specific plans, but going back to just good old profitable raiding and pillaging.
Yeah, not sure how I feel about this. Yeah, I think in my conversation with Terran, I will. Yeah, it's going to be a very awkward conversation because I think Dunie will just be like, "So you know you're evil, right? Why do you do bad things?"
When I was 6 years old, a man came to my city. He came with the writ of a king and taxes paid by hundreds of well-meaning people across a nation. And that man set my city aflame. He burned every man, woman, and child inside that he could, and all those who tried to flee his soldiers filled with arrows and shot down and left for the crabs. He's taking from the people of the nation that's never given me a thing, an evil act, Dunie.
Well, when you put it that way, but would you if I was in a caravan passing by, you would have killed me, right?
Probably not. Hayes. Not the. I mean, beyond the fact that most men you'll find need a little bit of a push into killing conflict, at least. Maybe not in Alethi, actually. It's just not good business. The merchants won't use the roads if every caravan ends up ransacked. No, you take a little skimming off the top, the bits that the smugglers were going to try and get past the taxman, and all the little bits that won't be missed. And occasionally, if it's a Colin caravan, we kill every man there.
If it's a Colin caravan, okay.
One day I'll have enough men. I'll end up marching to those plains. And the last thing that man will see is my hands around his neck. People remember the actions you perform.
Dunie doesn't sort of have the words to respond to that. So he sort of like takes a long sip of his wine, and he said, and he tries to think about his family back in Herdaz. He tries to think about his siblings, and thinks about the old farm, and tries to like actually put himself in someone else's shoes and think about how he would do if he was in their position and how he would feel. And I think he sort of understands a little bit. And he says to Terran, I think if I was in the same place as you, then I think I would probably hate him too.
And she kind of raises her glass and she was like, "I'll drink to that." Takes a swig and you can see just like a little bit of shine in her eyes. She's brought back to kind of bad memories.
I think things are changing. I don't know if you have much news from the Shattered Plains, but they are reforming the Knights Radiant, supposedly. It is under the command of High Marshal Amaram, who is not a good man. He's the one who ordered us to come here, and I'll sort of like point up, and I'll say there is a squad of soldiers from High Prince Sadius camped up there that we traveled with.
Those loud ones up there. Yeah, we brought them in about an hour ago. Got them locked up in the cells. They didn't say they were with anybody.
Well, we traveled with them, but they're not our companions. We were forced onto this mission with them at the point of High Marshal Amaram's shard blade. Yes, he has a shard blade now.
It's still playing.
It's certainly something to look forward to. Men like Ilt under the command of men like the Blackthorn. Gets harder every day.
Well, I wish you and the other people here in Rathla as well. I don't know what the future holds, but perhaps I will see you again.
Well, if not in this life, then in the halls.
And I think Dunie's just gonna sort of eat and drink, rest, and try to gather some supplies. Do we want to maybe ask for some of the equipment that the Sadius soldiers had? If they had like plate armor or something like that, that could come handy. Get some maidens.
You certainly could. Most of them would have had shields, short bows, spears, a couple of swords, officers' swords. His name's just gone from my head. Gavinor.
Gavinor.
Yeah.
No, Gavilor.
Gavilor, that was it. Gavilor would have an officer's sword, and most of them would have had shields, kind of simple breastplate, or chain armor, with a deflect value of 2, if anyone wants to steal that.
Chain has deflect of 2, right?
Yes. But, I mean...
Is it noisy?
It's not like it's you taking it. I was about to say, like, having them stripped of their stuff would make it much more like, oh no, rather than just, oh, we got captured, we don't know what happened to them. But it's not like you have to go in there and strip them of their stuff.
Yeah, no. I'm sure they've already been stripped of all their shit.
Yeah, exactly. They don't just kept their shit. Yeah, you like go down to the cells, and there's this like tall Herdazian man just kind of like sorting through it. He's like holding up
the quartermaster, my cousin,
chain mounted. So he's like, how's it, Dunie there? Who's certainly had a successful run. I was dreading to hope that you actually managed it. You didn't even get too many of my boys killed.
Yes. It's a good day in Rathalas, I think. Perhaps I could. I heard you captured some Sadius soldiers. You've done me a favor by doing this. And I was wondering
some marked uniforms, do you? A little bit of more
something
sneaking
like
around, infiltration.
Yeah, that might not be a bad idea. And we were just wondering if they had anything useful on them that perhaps we could make use of. We are on our way to hunt down Ild.
Yeah. And as I said, if anyone wants to take short bows, short spears, there's one sword kicking around, and everyone can get chain armor if they want, with a deflect value of 2.
I would like some
a breastplate.
chain armor.
Yeah. You can wear some chain armor then.
I think I'll stick with my armor, my leather.
You don't want to become clinky.
Do I want a bow? No, sorry. Do I want a shield? It might be good for Sparka to have a officer's sword and shield. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I'll equip myself with a sword and a shield. Do I enter that into my weapons and armor?
So you would.
I can haste
so this would be a side sword. It would deal 1d6 keen damage and have the quick draw trait.
Okay, so I'm so sorry, I have to write this side. Oh, it won't let me enter anything. So it lets me add a new item, but it doesn't let me edit it.
You should be able to edit it. There's a little
to edit things. That is an important part of the character sheet.
Yeah, it's just grayed out. So it's so I'm on the weapons and armor. I can see all the list. I clicked modify, then clicked the plus sign, and now it's given me. Oh, sorry. Is that the
no? What? Yeah.
Don't click modify.
Yeah. What you want to do is you click plus. That'll do a new one, and then if you click the cogwheel, that will like kind of shrink it down or grow it. So the cogwheel.
I can see is doing it for me.
Yeah. So the cogwheel next to each one is like the edit wheel. So this would be a side sword.
Sorry, I was just typing it in. Maybe.
Yeah, so was I. No, I'll leave you to it. Yeah. So a side sword, and this is the quick draw trait, probably worth about 40 marks. But the Quarter Monster won't just give you a pile of weapons to sell. He will equip you with weapons you seem to need. He's not going to give everyone 7 swords or anything like that.
Right. So with the side sword, the damage is 1d6, did you say?
Yes, 1d16 damage.
Yeah. And then range is melee plus... it's given me melee plus 5.
Yeah.
Melee, yeah. 1d6.
Yeah. Essentially, quick draw means you can draw it as a free action. So you can just quickly get that sword out.
So it's melee plus 5?
Yeah. And you also got a shield, correct? So a shield does 1d4 impact damage at melee range and has the defensive trait. And defensive means you can use the brace action without cover nearby. So you can brace anywhere on the battlefield.
And brace means that your opponents get disadvantage to hitting you.
I believe so. I can...
Yeah. They get 1 disadvantage.
What's the range and type?
For
melee.
a shield is melee.
Just
5
melee.
feet of you. Yeah, but all attacks against you gain disadvantage for as long as you stay behind cover. If you attack or move, this action ends. But if you have an extra action at the end of each of your turns, you can brace. It's just good if you have a shield. Which is an interesting use of it. It's not like, oh, you just have an increased defense. It's while you're using your shield, you're really shielded. Because disadvantage is pretty strong.
It's interesting that long spears also have defensive as an expert trait.
Well, that's because they're so long. You never underestimate reach in a fight. Reach is so vital in a fight. Reach is how we took over the world.
So how do I save this? Because it's not giving me a... Or is it automatically
on the right hand... Yeah, it will save automatically. On the right hand side, there'll be a little cogwheel at like the top line where it says side sword and skills. If you click the cogwheel, it will shrink back down into a regular button.
Got you.
Yeah. Modify lets you delete lines entirely. You don't... Yeah, it's...
And you can reorder them as well with modify.
Yes, you can also change the order that they're in, which is useful.
That makes sense. So with my chainmail, do I have to add that in here as well?
So your chainmail armor, you would modify your one at the bottom there, the leather deflect one. So chainmail specifically is cumbersome 3. Which means that you must have a strength score equal to 3 to wear it.
Oh. So my
I think you can't wear chainmail at the moment, unfortunately.
Yeah, I'm too weak.
It's too heavy for now.
I have strength 3, so I could use it.
Or you could become a chainmail expert, and then it doesn't matter. But that's that's spending a level up, essentially, or at least part of a level up on just learning how to use chainmail.
I don't think I want to upgrade my Radiant because I think it's too soon. So I might try another character, like trait that I. So okay, cool.
But was there anything else? There was also. Yeah, that was about it then. Both the same. Yeah, well, you can have a chainmail with deflect 2.
Cool.
I like that the expert trait of breastplates are just, they look nice. If you're you're an expert in styling your breastplate.
Well, yeah, I mean, in social encounters, like having armor on actually gives you disadvantage to all social checks. It's crazy.
If you're too set up for armor,
Yeah.
depending on the context. If you're in a military context versus if you're in a library. Yeah. So you guys get kitted out. Food and various stocks and like heavily salted meats and vegetables are brought aboard.
Just a moment, Trader. Just one moment, if you don't mind. I mean, we're still at the merchant guy, yeah?
Yes, you're still with Uso, Dunie's cousin.
Uso, that's what your name. Yes, Uso, one of Dunie's fine cousins. Many of the bunch. You seem to have sorted my friends out, but as you can see, I'm not really the sword wielding type. I mean, do you have anything special back there? And then I'm gonna whip out my staff, right? And I'm gonna say, you see this special type of wood? And I'm gonna kind of lean in and like smell it from like bottom to top, and then put it in his face and be like, I need an upgrade for this, something like this. And just sort of push him, start poking him a bit, telling him what I need. Do you have anything?
Well, I got this. He pulls out like this long staff with this heavy like blade on the end that's kind of got this two little prongs just to catch. And pulls out this long spear. He's like, it's a bit less discreet than the staff, obviously, but you won't be able to carry it around everywhere, but it's got a much more of a point to the end.
I don't want it needs to be discreet, that's the point. So, I mean, I won't take the spear, but the other thing sounds okay, I guess, maybe. I shall trade you, yes? You take mine and I give you yours.
I mean, what, giving him the staff?
I'll give him my staff and he can give me that one and we'll just straight swap it.
So this is a long spear. So it does 1d8.
I don't want the spear.
Oh. What do you want?
No, you said he had something else. You said he pulled out a long stick with like a...
Yeah, a long spear.
Like a sword point.
Yeah, it's like a long stick with a sword at the end. It's a long spear.
I thought you mentioned there were two weapons, bro. He had a stave with like a pointy sharp at the end, and then he had a spear. So it's a spear. It's a spear. Don't fuck off with your spear. I don't want your spear.
What you have at the moment is a staff, which is a discreet weapon. The other discreet things are a knife, which is weaker than a staff, or you could get a sling if you wanted like a decent, discreet ranged weapon. But other than that, the only real weapons you upgrade...
Maybe the knife.
I mean,
what knives he got?
He's got some knives. There's a bandit camp. There's knives around.
Yeah, I'll take a knife.
There are in the storeroom, there are no jeweled daggers. There are very workable daggers. There are very straight to the point daggers, but there are no jeweled daggers left lying around in this bandit camp.
That's no good. You see, I'm a man of luxury and finesse.
He kind of
wanted something
eyes
something
your
that
slave
suits me. Yeah, and I'm just gonna stand in a hero pose, like big square chin, like But really, I'm like this little scrawny thing. Like I don't even look like a hero. It's just all in my head. And then I'm just gonna purchase a cheap whatever knife he's got, just something that I can hold in my second hand and.
You're not buying off this guy. He's just like outfitting you for this journey as a reward for the good deeds you've done them. But yeah, you can always keep a spear on the boat and travel around generally with a staff. It's just a matter of potentially leaving things behind.
If this guy's just giving me shit, I'll take the whole lot. Chain armor, sword, the lot. It can all sit in the boat for now. We can sell it down the road.
He's kind of looks at you. He's like, look, old man, I don't think you're gonna he puts on the chain armor and you just sag under the weight of it. He's like, I don't think that's really necessary. What is your strength? Is your strength 3? Joe, what is your strength value? Okay, I didn't think it was. Is there a chance your strength will be 3 after this level up? No.
No.
But yeah, I mean, like, he'll give you a long spear and like a couple of daggers. Do you want,
Sounds good to me.
Happily. So in terms of the daggers, they are 1d4 damage. You can throw them 20 to 60 feet. That's regular and with disadvantage. And they are discreet. They are sneaky weapons. You can carry them around and people won't go, he's got a bloody weapon. This is a church.
Exactly.
The long spear is not
loud
discreet.
Mouth.
It deals 1d8 keen damage, and it has a range of melee plus 5, so it can hit things an extra 5 feet away because it is so long spear. It is also a two-handed weapon. And if you get really good with a long spear, you can use it defensively.
You said that shit so quick.
That's expert traits. So every weapon has expert traits, where if you become an expert in that weapon, you get extra abilities, and the one for long spear is that you can use it like a shield, because you're just so good at keeping people away from you. But yeah, big old spear, and some daggers that you get. Kind of, Uso is going to like clasp arms with you, Dunie. He's like, take care of yourself out there. So,
You too, cousin.
well, I've got all these others to take care of first. You know how much food these bandits eat?
Cool. I'm doing my level up.
Yeah, do we want to just do that while you guys kind of rest up? You can have a long rest before this journey even starts. Store your focus, investiture, and health.
Love to do that.
Your injury is no longer affecting you, Tozbek, because you have had this long rest.
Sounds good. Do I get everything back? Yeah, investiture a lot. All comes back.
Yep, you are returned to full once again.
Beautiful.
Just as an aside, so Sparka, you should currently have the goal of, say, the second ideal. And
Right. I think I've.
I mean, it's not urgent or anything. It's just as a reminder, because I've not been doing that much with the goal system. Similarly, Tozbek.
Oh
you
yeah,
have the
I've done
goal
the
of.
So in the goals, it says it's got 3 points next to it. What do they kind of?
It doesn't matter as much for the ideals one, because speaking the ideal is the entire thing. But some goals you might consider multi-stepped, and then you might be like, I've done my 3 things working towards it. Give me the goal. Just kind of a little bit of a tracker.
Okay, makes sense. Okay.
Similar to kind of events and other like success trackers, where it's like, you can't just succeed on this intimidation check once. You've got to do it 5 times.
Yeah, no, makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
Get training.
Added that.
Make that Pikachu stronger. I'm invincible.
You are not invincible. And even pretend.
I am.
You're like invincible at best.
Very invincible.
Convincible.
Exactly. But yeah, so you guys have all reached level 4.
Nice. Plus 5 health.
Exactly.
Plus 2 skills and 1 talent.
And no, I guess no, that won't happen. Does our investiture increase or help as we level up, or is that just something that happens if you level up your radiant as well?
I believe it's tied to level.
I'll open up the files.
Is there any things I should be picking in that as I'm leveling up, I guess?
Yeah, there are.
Been distracted. Where do I get to choose from? Is there a thing in the Discord, is it? Yeah, somewhere.
So you get to you increase your health by 5. You get to add 2 skill ranks, and your maximum skill rank is still 2. So you can increase your ranks in 2 of your skills, including.
How's my health not being able to change? I can't edit it. Oh wait, you're doing it for me. Let's go.
I'm not doing it for you.
But
it doesn't,
yeah,
it doesn't let you change your health, unfortunately. No health for you.
Yeah, which is really annoying.
Yeah.
You have to go into the attributes.
Very annoying. Fix this, sheet maker. Sheet maker, make me a better sheet.
oh,
You get to increase 2 of your skill ranks, and you gain a talent from a path. So this can be from your radiant path or from another path.
And I can already disintegrate people, can I? Or was Dunie joking about that?
I think you do
I wanna do something like that.
3d4 damage.
That sounds pretty fun. Grab them by the face, turn them to stone,
Exactly.
bonk them over the
I'm
end with
just
my
looking at
stick.
the Artifabrian path that I've taken with my scholar.
That's pretty
And
cool.
with the infinity sign, does that just mean I can use that whenever?
I believe so. Let me double check.
I'm just a little lot confused.
Artifabrian, inventive design.
That's the activation. Or not the
Sorry.
efficient engine.
Oh, that was it.
Mm.
Expertise. When crafting, your opportunity range expands by 2. Ooh, that's pretty good. And your material cost is halved. And yeah, so you gain expertise in one of those 3 things, and you get to create a fabrial. And then you also get a bonus to crafting.
So if I choose to level up in my scholar, then I'm trying to understand how the abilities work. How are they ranked? What do I get level 1 versus level 2?
So they are in this. So are you looking at like just the list or the tree?
Yeah, I'm looking at the tree, the page 114, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're... Sorry, go ahead.
So essentially, you work through the tree from the top down, following connecting lines. So some of them, like efficient engineer, leads into deep study and also fine handiwork. So fine handiwork is what you need to go further down. So each of those are one level after another. So you can take efficient engineer now with the, and then next time you level up, you can take one of the ones that it leads on to, or a completely different scholar talent.
Okay, so with the fact that I'm on level 4, level 1, 2, and 3, level 3 is where I took the Radiant path, but what about level 1 and 2? Was I anything?
So you started with erudition as a scholar, I believe.
Yes,
That was your level 1 talent. Your level 2 talent would have been a scholar
just
talent.
Choosing artifact.
Erudition would have been free, right?
Yes, you would have gotten another one. Yeah, what was your other talent?
She should have 3 talents.
You should have 3 talents so far. One of them is radiantness.
First ideal, or radiantness.
That would be the 4th one.
Oh.
That would be the 4th talent. You get 1 talent. You get erudition for free just by being a scholar. Then you pick either a talent from Artifabrian, or from Strategist, or from Surgeon at level 2. At level 1.
Which I believe was.
I don't think I did that.
Okay, so you've been playing your character minus 3 talents.
Well, minus 2 talents, because I have erudition. Yeah. Oh no, you're saying that doesn't count.
Yeah, I mean, like, have you ever used erudition?
No.
Well, it's the one that gives you like floating skill ranks and expertise.
It gives you. Yeah, that's true. I have used that. The gain, the culture, and utility expertise to be.
It is still a talent. But yes, so essentially, when you made your character as a human, you would get a bonus talent. So you start with 2, and then you would level up to level 2, you'd get another one. Level 3, you'd get another one, which was your radiant one. And level 4, you're now getting another one. So you should have 5 in total, including erudition. I believe, I don't want to...
There's some pretty cool talents here. If you're interested in doing the Artifabrian, prized acquisition is probably a really good one, because you immediately get a Fabrial.
I want to say you had something in part of your erudition. Cognitive skills, specifically. So that is just the 1. There's no bonus to that. Yeah, you do seem to be low on talents.
That's fine. I'm adding Artifabrian, and then I can add 2 more, so I can choose both the prized acquisition and efficient engineer.
So you currently have erudition. You've got radiant level 1. You should have 3 more talents. So
that's fine.
So you can go for prized acquisition, inventive design. But Artifabrian isn't a talent. That's just the kind of title of the tree.
Okay, got
so
you.
You don't take Artifabrian, you take efficient engineer, or you take prized acquisition as your starting talent in that tree.
I got it. When crafting, efficient engineer, prized acquisition, and then I can choose 1 more, but they have to be directly connected to either efficient engineer or prized acquisition.
Or you could pick something from one of the other archetypes.
Oh, okay. So I can actually go into strategist or surgeon.
Yeah, but you'd be starting at the top of it.
So I'll take field medicine, for example.
Or you can even go into warrior or envoy. So the only thing is, essentially, everything that is 1 below what you've already unlocked, 1 connected, is unlocked for you to take now. So erudition, by taking that, you unlocked efficient engineer, prized acquisition, strategize, mind and body, field medicine, emotional intelligence. All of the other starting ones for the other paths are all unlocked for you as well. And then obviously you don't want to take them to this level up, but the radiant ones are also unlocked similarly.
I think I'll take field medicine because that seems to be necessary for.
Yep, I would not deny.
Just so you know, the way leveling up works.
We don't need field medicine.
The way leveling up works here, you can take a level in any of the paths. So
yeah, so I could be a warrior as well.
You could be one level of warrior, one level of scholar, one level of radiant, one level of hunter, or something. So what I've done is like I'm 3 levels in hunter, and I've just taken 1 level in envoy. Because some of these abilities sort of synergize and work with each other. For example,
you don't have to do any of this right now.
Yeah.
So my only thing would be making a note or whatever for yourself that essentially you have 3 talents to pick, and if you need my help going over them at any point, you can. If you want to do them right now and just go through it right now, that's also fine, but you don't have to. And the other thing is you have 2 points to put into your skills, which there's, I don't know if it's necessarily less choices, but they're all right there. Similarly to you, Tozbek, and you can level up your radiant skills if you wish, and 2 is the maximum level. Yeah, what were you going to say?
I was going to say, I don't know if you have...
There goes Sparka, go on. Do your stuff.
I was just going to say, I didn't know if there was anything else you wanted to cover, but I did want to ask a few questions about my character sheet. So, but I can do that at the end if that's
You're
easier.
welcome to go ahead.
With the 2 points that I can add, can they be in transportation and cohesion as well?
Yes, those are skills that you can level up. So your maximum level is 2, but anything can be brought up to that level. You can put a level in cohesion. Perfect. Putting a level into your radiant abilities will increase the area of effect and like speed of effect that you get for using the same amount of Stormlight, essentially making everything you do slightly easier, Stormlight-wise and action-wise.
Okay, perfect.
Obviously,
yeah, and also, is there where can I find on the? Oh, okay, never mind. I found it. I was gonna say how many actions does it cost, but I just noticed the key at the bottom. So that was my bad.
Yeah, so most things should say the right number, hopefully. Hopefully I've not left any of those messed up. But yeah, so bringing something up to rank 2 means that it can affect like a 5-foot area, or has like a d6 base dice in terms of damage or healing.
Yes, so in like for example, prize acquisition is a special activation. So how do I indicate that on my talent? Or how do I show that it's a special activation? Is that just something I write in description?
If you in the talent entry, you can see that there's an action section for it. Like there's the name of the talent.
Oh, that's where you can change it. Okay,
there's a special thing in there.
Yeah,
got it.
Pretty
Thank you so much.
Right. Yeah.
So you can change it to always free action or always for efficient engineer, and field medicine is.
Yeah. So like, this is because you get it immediately. It's not like It's not like something that you do all the time where it's just like, oh, you can make all fabrials instantly, but it's just like you get this fabrial for free near enough. So it's like a weird, it's not an action, it's not a passive, it's a unique. And then, like, if you lose it, you can get a new one for free as well.
Sparka, keep in mind that a couple of these talents have prerequisites you can see on the entry. So if you don't have any levels in crafting, you can't take efficient engineer.
Yes. So you do have a level in crafting.
I do. And for the other one, I need a level in medicine, which I also do. I've got 2 levels.
Solid stuff.
In terms of, because you have the erudition talent, which lets you put a couple of skill points into your cognitive skills, I believe, I want to say you need the base skill to be at that level for the prerequisite. It's either that, or if you then take the skill away, you lose the talent, or maybe not. But I don't feel like you can just be like, I temporarily give myself this point and then level up.
Do you mean I have to add erudition in, like, the cognitive section? Oh, sorry.
So erudition is specifically in the cognitive section unless you take one of the talents that lets you do it in the other ones. So there is emotional intelligence in the surgeon chain and mind and body in the strategist chain. Mind and body lets you choose physical skills, and emotional intelligence lets you choose spiritual skills. They both let you choose an additional skill. So if you got all of them, you've got 4 skill points to play with in all your things. You'd be like, today I'm going to be really damn good at heavy weaponry. What? I have been studying the blade this morning. This morning I've been studying the blade. It's all I need.
Now I'm ready to battle. So with level 4, do I get to add more talents, or is 5 now my total number of
5
talents?
Should be your total number of talents. So you've taken erudition, you've taken the first ideal in the will shaper? Yes.
Yeah, will shaper.
There's so many orders of Knights Radiance. I mean, there's 10, but that's a lot of names.
No, that's fine. And they don't really tally up with what it means, so I'll put it in my sheet, Will Shaper Radiant.
So you've got the first ideal one, you've got erudition, you've got this new one, the efficient engineer, so that is 3, and so then you have 2 more, as far as I'm aware. Was one of them the field medicine that you wanted?
Yeah, so I'll take field medicine because I can spend 1 focus, test my medicine, which is at 2 points now, to heal a conscious character, which I think will be quite useful.
That's pretty good.
On success, add your ranks in medicine to their recovery die. What does that mean?
So when you heal them, they will roll their recovery die, and you will add your ranks in medicine. So currently you have 2 points in medicine. So that's how many blips are filled in. So you would add 2 to whatever they rolled on their healing to see how much you've healed them by.
So their health would recover by that 2 points more.
Exactly.
Okay.
Does our recovery die ever go up?
No.
What?
I don't know.
This seems not good. This seems like not a lot of healing for how much health we have now. Maybe something in the glossary. Let me check. Recovery dice.
It's willpower in chapter 3, apparently.
Page 50.
Okay, so what is your willpower? Your willpower is your determination and mental fortitude. So your willpower If you have a willpower of 3, then your recovery die is a D8. Okay, so your recovery die goes up by a value, by a dice every 2 willpower. So at 0 it's a D4. At 1 willpower it's a D6. At 3 willpower it's a D8. At 5 willpower it's a D10. At 7 it's a D12. And at 9 willpower or more it's a D20 recovery die. So your recovery die is your ability to push yourself on.
That's so bad.
My recovery die should be 1d8.
Yeah.
But I don't know how to change
that. But that does mean that, short rests become weaker the higher your level.
Well, not just short rest, but medicine checks as well. Because you're still rolling your recovery die. Like you can't.
Well, I guess you get like a couple more abilities, like new abilities to heal people and stuff. But yes.
Damn. Maybe there's something in the surgeon path that makes it stronger.
Maybe everyone's meant to become radiant, Dunie. Maybe the game is balanced around the magic powers.
Maybe I should sell my soul to a Spren.
I mean, like it can't be entirely balanced around that because, like, fair enough for this one, but when they do Mistborn, there's like 2 kind of chains that really have healing. Really, it's the same chain. It's just gold. You're either all right at gold healing or you're really, really good at gold healing, you know? But then most people are just no healing at all, so...
Well, the best I can see is... So field medicine lets you add your ranks in medicine to their recovery dice. Then Swift Healer says your healing abilities restore additional health equal to your ranks in medicine. I suppose it double dips in medicine ranks then? And then Applied Medicine says your healing abilities restore additional health equal to your ranks in lore. So I guess if you have really high medicine and lore and those 3 talents, then I guess you could add like a plus
10 to your healing, and then someone else, the person who gave you the medicine check, gives you their plus 5 from medicine. That's plus 15 total, assuming a real strong set of boys. Yeah, I mean, like, I see it.
But
certainly
yeah, okay.
Not unreasonable. What about you, Tozbek? Have you had any thoughts about the things you might want to pick?
So I done the four things I think you said. So I picked four more squares, yeah. So I got myself some light weapon skill and I got
more
some
squares.
Oh,
Okay, 2 more squares and
4.
only a maximum of 2 in anything.
Okay, so light weaponry. That's the one I want to put on. Them 2 weren't there before, so that's the additional one. Them 2, yeah.
Right.
Sparka.
And then so I wanna do like I don't know. Like, remember Gertrude's character? I want to build him like Gertrude's character. So he's going to be a bit of a slippery little bastard. So something really powerful and evil, whatever I can do. Turn something stone or...
Well, so, I mean, in the Dustbringer things, obviously there's... you can get a Searing Dust Storm, which makes a cloud of dust that enemies within the cloud take extra damage equal to your ranks in Discipline, which you have 2 ranks in. So you can just make like a cloud. Or there is Frictionless Motion, which increases your movement by 10 and ignores the slowed condition, which extra movement on the battlefield is great for sneaky, stabby people. You've got the option of Reverse Abrasion, which increases the friction in an area, removing the difficult terrain condition on walking over an area. And then in the division traits, you have Bodily Decay, which lets you spend opportunities to cause targets of attacks with the division surge to get an injury, which is pretty strong considering the bottom of the injury table is just die instantly. As I say, that is
That sounds pretty cool.
And then the last one available for you in the Dustbringer kind of area. Obviously, as we said to Sparky, all talents are available if you want to go down a different path, is the Eroding Escape, which is spend one or more investiture to end that many effects, inflicting the restrained or immobilized condition. So essentially, destroy ropes or hands.
Yeah. No, I'm gonna go with a dust cloud. I like the storm.
The storm, yeah.
I'm gonna bring in storms.
You get the searing dust storm.
Hell yeah.
So essentially, when you move along a solid surface, you can spend one investiture to kick up a cloud of dust in spaces of your choice that you enter or leave during the movement. This remains for a number of rounds equal to the investiture spent, or until a very strong wind.
Okay. Sounds fair.
When each enemy within this cloud takes damage for the first time during a round, it increases by your ranks in discipline. Your ranks in discipline are 2, so it increases by 2.
Are you doing it, or
I have added it to your list of boys. There you go. But yeah, so this is part of your move actions. So you will simply spend the investiture if you want to use it when you move, but it doesn't cost you extra actions. And in later levels, if you get the thing that lets you move an extra 10 feet, you may affect more of an area. You already have the ability to skate with your abrasion. Skate obviously lets you move in straight lines, so you do have a little bit of extra movement if you want to make big, dangerous straight lines. Yeah, you can make these like smoke clouds.
Yeah, I think I see that.
Ash clouds.
Yeah, there we go. That's the one.
See, like this little kind of
just
spreading fire,
inside,
like playing out in these almost intricate lightning-like lines along the collar of your like robe, and you just hear like, "You'll disrupt them. The other storm comes. He returns. He will wipe them all out."
Oh, imagine I can later on make something flammable within them dust clouds. A click of the fingers or something.
In the morning, Terran will lead you guys down to the harbour. Just like gestures to one of the galleys. It's like, "This is our Storm's Jest. She's a bit more trustworthy than she looks. She's see a little bit of pirate shit, you know. Flies under the storm, but it'll move if you need to push her." The crew's been told that they'll be taking some orders, heading after Ilt with you guys. So get this baby loaded.
Right. Thank you for your help, Terran.
Russo is like, "Dunie, you're going to need a quartermaster on board. And I've, crewed this ship a little bit over the years.
Are you coming with us?
If you wouldn't mind a cousin along the way."
I would love this. Yes, please.
And he immediately kind of like grins, turns and starts just shouting orders at like people on the docks and carpenters, and is just like getting stuff brought on board, like going over the supplies. He seems to have produced a clipboard from somewhere. You guys, you don't really see it when he walks up to you.
You can read, Udo?
It's just numbers and marks. This isn't no
Okay.
proper writing. Oh, would you take me for some kind of ardent slave?
Don't worry about it. I travel with some very strange people, so if you could read, it's no problem for me. I mean, you should see that one fight. And I sort of gestured towards Sparka.
Kind of looks over and he's like, oh, you guys, in the stories they're telling, they'd say you're practically immortal, the amount of damage you guys said to have taken before you guys put the those zealots down.
Really funny. Yes, good joke. Ha.
All right, you be careful with that crate, Tam. You see kind of these two marbled, like red and black parshmen, like carrying some crates on board, and like, God, it's barely worth the trouble of bringing you if you can't be so clumsy.
Well, I will leave you to this, Udo. Thank you so much for helping us.
As you guys are kind of like preparing, and Udo's kind of looking over the ship and getting it filled up. Terran comes up to you guys. It's wishing you good luck going after ill. When you're out there, just keep your eyes out for that lieutenant of his, Kayana. She's, I don't know, some of the stuff she was saying when I was locked up, I don't think she's quite bought into it as deeply as the rest of his zealots. You know, if you need someone to give orders and operate, they got to have half a brain. You can't, you know, keep them running at your beck and call forever. Not without good reasons. We know he doesn't have any.
You think that she is more dangerous or less than him?
I mean, that blade he's got is definitely the more dangerous for the moment, but he believes in himself, whereas she believes something a bit more than that, and that can always, people can take a lot more than you'd think if long as they've got something to hold on to like that.
Well, she escaped from that prison somehow and ruined our plans. But, okay, we will keep your words in mind. Thank you, Terran. Cool. Does anybody need to do anything last minute before we head out? And I assume we have enough supplies for the trip and then some?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
There should be enough supplies for the ship to get back, assuming obviously still be ports along the way. No ship will just sail the open ocean straight from journey from beginning to destination. You know, you could pull in for the high storms.
Yep, fair enough.
I mean, the normal people do, yeah. This is us lot. We'll see what happens.
If you are out on the open sea during a high storm, you are dead.
Yeah,
there is zero rolling you can do about it.
Hey, I'm invincible. I just heal myself.
No, we just go to the cognitive realm.
Yeah, exactly. See,
you can do that, right, Sparka?
it can transport us to the cognitive world, and because it's reverse, we'll be on land.
we'd be on land.
You don't know that.
We'll be in a plane in the sky because we're on a boat.
I don't know what the duration is currently for transportation into the how does it work at level 1 or level 2, whatever? I meant level 2 now.
Well, you can now
Is it a
open a
random thing where you-
5-foot wide hole. So now that you're
But how
level
long
2,
can it stay? Yeah.
as long as you have the investiture to keep it open.
So wait, how does it work? Because currently, I don't know how it works in this world, but usually you just step into the cognitive realm and then you're there.
Yeah, I believe it's always through some kind of portal.
Yeah, exactly.
So you can make a 5-foot wide portal.
With 1 investiture or 2?
It should say.
How do I find that? Oh, does it say? Let me have a look too.
Give me 2 seconds.
It should be like where her powers are like she's only learning it, right? It should be that we step into it and then sometimes like she can't open it again for a little while or something, or we get lost, or wait, this is not where we're supposed to be.
So you can look into the cognitive realm easily. At first, you're only able to peer into the cognitive realm. You can spend 1 investiture or more to look into the realm where it corresponds to your location. You can learn emotions and motives, locate people, and sense investiture. It requires you to get to level at least 3 talents into the transportation talent tree. Is the else calling talent. You must have spoken 3rd ideal, so at least 5 talents into the tree, because it's not in the ideals talent tree. But then you will be able to go to the cognitive realm.
Oh, okay. And so if I look at this, these talents, should I have added these talents when I got the first ideal?
Which ones?
Like the first one? So because I chose, not chose, but I have transportation and cohesion, do I get the first?
You get the surge, which is not the same as the talent. So, for example, this is the transportation surge. Just posted that in Roll20. And then you also have the cohesion surge, but they are different from the talents. The talents are like upgrades for the base surge. So at base, with the with else calling or transportation, you can see into the cognitive realm, but it's not until you expand upon that talent and train it a bit that you became able to properly go there fully.
Makes sense. I got it. So right now I have the surges for both transportation and cohesion, but because I haven't actually upgraded to a talent, I won't have the rest until I do that.
Yeah, so
that's fine. I think I'll stick with my scholar talents for now, but next time I'll upgrade one of my radiant talents.
And then some of the higher level talents. So for example, for else calling, for going to the cognitive realm, you have to be at least the 3rd ideal. So it's not until you are a powerful radiant that you can start hopping dimensions and just teleporting everywhere. But in terms of cohesion, you can shape stone, and then later levels, in terms of specific instant attacks, like that giant stone spear that Ilt did, that is a talent versus just being able to shape the stone, which is just the natural level. Or talking to the rock, which is apparently a thing you can do. And then 3 talents into the cohesion spell tree is tunneling, which is just spending 1 investiture to move through stone as if it was just difficult terrain.
So I can locate characters, which is quite interesting.
Nice.
Yeah, using because you can see their minds.
Yeah.
And most of the time, teleporting straight into the other dimension is bad. Whereas just looking through the other dimension is pretty useful.
Yeah.
But yes, that's a thing that will be coming as you guys get on this ship and start moving around. He's kind of getting into the routine of shipboard life as the various people move around the ship. Uso's belling out orders and see these two parshmen just kind of scrubbing the decks. These dark clouds building on the horizon over the first couple of days of the journey. And this clap of thunder booms across the grey sky, and it echoes from the west. Uso calls in, furl the sails! A storm's coming! As these confusion Spren kind of expand around him. He's like, a storm from the west?
Oh. Oh, no.
I mean, I warned you. I've been saying.
Dear God.
I've been saying the Everstorm comes.
Yeah.
A wet thud hitting the deck makes Uso jump as something falls from the sky. He's like, what in the storm? And it's this gasping 3-foot-long sky eel. And from a distance, what looked like a cloud surges into view. Thousands of sky eels twisting and weaving away from the western storm, forming a mass of writhing bodies and gnashing teeth. This swarm of flying eels, moments away from reaching the ship, as they're driven before the red lightning storm that comes unnaturally from the west. And that is going to be where we leave our little escapades for the week.
Death at sea. Cool.
Death at sea!
Cool.
As you guys see this, the first storm any of you will have seen in your lives that came from the wrong direction. This is akin to seeing the sunrise in the east, in the west.
Maybe this guy just don't know his left and right.
You would all be very aware that this is not Stormwards. This is anti-Stormwards. This is the wrong way. Let's find ourselves someone to switch over to, but that was a whole bunch of fun.
Yeah.
That was.
I thought we were going to fight the mob.
Thanks, Zox.
You'll fight some eels next time.
We'll fight some eels.
Exactly.
Oh,
Fight
yay.
in the sea.
Eel fight. Who's speaking English? Everyone is French. Why so many French?
I need so I'm gonna need just gonna put something in the chat. I have the ability now to give you guys this condition.
Ooh.
So
That's pretty good.
So just know that this is a thing that will be happening.
A determined condition.
Yeah.
Okay.
So what this does is if you fail a test,